This is my review on Batman Arkham Origins. It is the best game in the franchise, sadly, but no one seems to really appreciate it, unfortunately. And, the plot of the film, the plot of the game is Batman's first night on being Batman, I guess. And everything's gone crazy. The cops, unaware that my folio realize that Batman's is real, and Commissioner Gordon doesn't believe in the Batman. Then they find out he is real, but they think he's a bad guy, including Gordon. And so Batman has several bounty hunters on his head that was paid by Black Mask. And there's also, you see Batman do a good amount of detective work throughout the game. Like, he's investigating several different murders and things that have gone wrong. Everything the police the evidence he finds whatever the police miss. And then he finds out that Black Mask was murdered by the Penguin because the police thinks that. And he saw Black Mask this night. So he thinks it doesn't really make sense. So he goes to the crime scene and he does detective work and finds out that someone broke into Black Mask's and had a fight with Black Mask, but the Black Mask lost the fight and his girlfriend got murdered. So he finds out that this guy called the Joker has been impersonating Black Mask. And he not only killed his girlfriend, but he also turned his own men against him. This is also the first time that the Joker and Batman meet each other, the Joker actually feels like a character in this one. And he actually feels like he helped follow the plot in this one, because of how well worked in he's worked on the plot, how well he's worked in the plot. And it doesn't feel like past Arkham games when it just feels like fan service. It actually feels like he has a reason to be in there. And Batman doesn't feel like that's another thing I like. Another thing I like, Batman when he fights, he doesn't feel like this overpowered being like Superman, like in the past Arkham games, which is all the other three Arkham games. Arkham Asylum, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. I've had a problem with how he fights in those games, because he feels like this overpowered being and unsympathetic to his criminals, and doesn't really just give a crap. You do sympathize with Batman. I like this. Batman, you do sympathize with him, and you do feel like he definitely does care about Alfred and cares about doing the right thing other than himself. He doesn't seems like he cared about himself as much as Alfred and doing the right thing. Alfred is completely against the idea of Batman and tries to stop him from doing the right thing, and he asks Alfred, who does he see when he looks at him, the boy, or the boy he helped raise, or a man. And he says he is fear. That's why criminals are scared of him, because his plan is working. So he takes off in a storm. Takes off. So he takes off and goes to fight the rest of the bounties. And this is after he took down the Joker. But then he's already taken down Joker's in Blackgate prison. And Gordon still doesn't trust Batman until the end, after he takes down Firefly and defused 3 of the bombs. But he didn't have time to defuse the 4th one because the police, because Gordon says that Batman's too late because we're already making our moves on Firefly. So he takes down Firefly while Gordon defuses the 4th bomb. This is when because he finds this out while Firefly presses the trigger and it doesn't work. So Firefly got outsmarted by Gordon Gordon was listening, so was Batman was listening to Gordon, but they was too stubborn because of their ego and too proud of themselves. And so this is when after this is when their relationship starts to beside Bonnie, and he also has to break into the police station for evidence to examine a body to make sure it wasn't Bane, and it's not Bane, it was one of Bane's men. And he also has to, first time he has to break into the police station is to get evidence for the Black Mask murder. Not Black Mask was supposedly murdered, but he was just kidnapped by the Joker and tortured. So, I really like, another thing I really like about the game is when Batman gets poisoned, and it's really a sad thing because you're seeing that he also carries all this grief every time he fails to save someone. He carries all this grief, as well as his parents' death he carries. And he does get the antidote, but now without experience close to death. So he puts a stop to Copperhead and asks where will the Joker be meeting, and asks about the meeting with all the other assassins. Copperhead says, you just let me go and I'll take you to him. And Batman doesn't really fall for the trick. And then he figures out what the Joker is meeting with all of his bounty hunters. And he reveals that he's not Black Mask and he is the Joker to the bounty hunters. And Batman puts this fights Bane, and Alfred calls Gordon to help Batman out, but yeah, but Batman doesn't want help because, well, he thinks he'll heal himself, and also I like the scene when Alfred's dying, Batman decides to use CPR on Alfred by shocking him with the shock gloves. It's a very it's really sad scene because he doesn't want to lose another family member. So you really do feel for Batman in this scene, and Alfred finally understands why he does it, and why he keeps on doing, why he thinks he's doing the right thing. Out of nowhere, he finally understands why he is Batman. So yeah, it's kind of out of nowhere when he says he understands now. So yeah, Batman says he can't save Gotham, and he can't beat all these guys because, and he says, and Ralph says, no, you can't, not on your own. Yeah, and then he says, but it's about time that you learn you're not an idea, you're a man. And part of being a man is not just your outer, is what makes you strong on the inside, not just how smart you are or how physically strong you are, but the strengths within and all of your resources and friends make you a man. So he suits up as Batman, and he asks his going around and takes on Firefly, and we cut to Joker in Arkham. I mean, not Arkham, Blackgate Prison, and we see he's getting interviewed by a psychiatrist. Harley Quinn goes as Gazelle, who will become Harley Quinn in the future installments. And he explains that he met a friend, and he feels like, and he sees face as a good thing now, and sees like his life is changing for the better, all because Batman saved his life, and he sees Batman as his friend. So he tries to show Batman that they're not that different by having him kill Bane, but he just put Bane in cardiac arrest. So this is when Gordon fully trusts the Batman. After he finds this out, they didn't kill Bane, he just put him in cardiac arrest. He fully trusts Batman now, and he helps Batman take down the Joker, and the Joker is taken down by Batman by, not without trying to push Batman to killing him. Yeah, you think that he's going to kill him, but he ends up not doing it, and it's beating the crap out, and he just beats the crap out of him, and and the whole the whole game takes place on Christmas Eve. And the line ends with the Joker saying, with the Joker laughing, saying this is going to be fun, as he's getting locked up, because he feels like his relationship with Batman is going to be a fun road ahead. And in the comics, yeah, but in the Arkham games, not so much. Wait, yeah, but Batman sucks though, and is all powered and overpowered in the other games. So Yeah, and it also ends with, and also they explain that they're going to reopen Arkham Asylum, so hinting at the future where the franchise is going, and also Amanda Waller recruiting Deadshot for, I guess, the Suicide Squad spinoff, and that it hasn't gotten made. It probably won't get made. I don't know. Would be fun if it did. Yeah, so I really love this game a lot, and I wish Rocksteady, when it didn't have the rights to the Batman game, and never made any of the Batman games. Instead, this other company made the Batman games that made Arkham Origins, because they seem to get Batman's character and get you supposed to treat him like a character, not just your own paycheck. It just feels like Rocksteady doesn't really care about Batman, just interested in making money. It just feels like that's that company. While this company that made Arkham Origins feels like they're not only interested in making money, they're interested in making a good character and a good game. And that's my thoughts on it. I recommend you watch this if you have YouTube, or play it if you have the game. So I give it a thumbs up. Bye.